guys, welcome back to my channel. So last week I kicked off the Halloween season with my mini spider eye makeup tutorial, and this week I'm going in full force. Props, hairspray, face paint, contact lenses. I just really wanted to put 100% effort in this year, and I'm really pleased with how this look turned out. So as you can tell by the title and by what I'm wearing, I am Pennywise from the new updated 2017 version of Stephen King's It. I'm going to see the movie this weekend. I should have probably seen it before I did the makeup, but I just couldn't wait and I haven't had time to go see the movie yet. I'm so excited. Anyway, if you would like to see how I did this very glam version of Pennywise, then please keep on watching. So first off, I'm going in with my contact lenses. These are by the brand Eye Fusion in the style Mad Hatter, which fit quite nicely with the actual colour of Pennywise's eyes in the movie. I'm then going in with my NYX Total Control Drop Foundation, which I accidentally spilled all of my head because I was running out of. This is in the shade Pale to really lighten up my skin, if that's even possible. And I also went in with some of NYX White Foundation Lightener and just applied that across my face and slightly down my neck, as my neck is the only skin on my chest area that's going to be showing. If you're wondering where I got these contact lenses from, I will of course leave a link in the description to where you can buy these. I always purchase them from the same website, and it's very hard to find quality contact lenses, but I find that this website always does have good shipping and the lenses are always as they look on the website, which is kind of hard to find sometimes. Anyway, I'm then going in with my iMagic Flash Colour Palette, which is basically cream paint, and I'm going in with the white colour just under the eyes to highlight, and I also applied across the face to highlight evenly so it doesn't just look stark white under the eyes. This is a dupe for the Makeup Forever Flash Palette, which retails for about £100-ish, or it might be a bit cheaper than that actually. But anyway, this is much cheaper. This is from eBay and it was about £12. And also, from what I've heard from people who own both palettes, they say that this thing is identical to the real thing. After I blend out that cream paint, I then set all that with some translucent powder. This is by RCMA, and you just want to set all of those cream areas. The foundation is pretty matte, so I didn't really set much of that in general, just around the areas where I crease, such as my smile lines. But you definitely do need to set cream paint, otherwise the products will go patchy if you apply over the top. So to prime my eyes today, I wanted to use a white base so that the colours really stand out. This is NYX Jumbo Pencil in the colour Milk, and then I'm just tapping that out to blend it with my finger. Then, as this is also a cream product, I also need to set this with some translucent powder to prevent the eyeshadows from skipping. So I'm going to go ahead and do my brows quickly. I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in the colour Medium Brown. I'm starting off by doing quite a harsh brow underneath because you don't want the brows to kind of get lost in this look because it's not going to be as glam. And I'm then going in with some red eyeshadow. This is a gorgeous pigmented eyeshadow by Lethal Cosmetics in the colour Fahrenheit. I found this was a great transition shade for my deeper red colour, so I really went ahead and built this up so that I can create a seamless blend. I also went ahead and swept this under my lower lash line as well. And I forgot to mention, I'm just creating a basic round smoky eye shape, but you do whatever you prefer, it's your eye look. I'm then taking the colour Bitten by Makeup Geek, and I'm using that on the same brush, just applying slightly lower in the crease, slightly going onto the lid to start creating that gradient. And as I did with the previous colour, I'm also taking that along the lower lash line. This time I'm using it on a smudgy brush so I can really pack on that colour and make it nice and smoky. I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills lip palette. This is the shade 13. It's a lovely deep burgundy red. I find that you can't make a red stand out as well without using a cream product first, so I love to just use a dark lipstick. For this you could also use the NYX Jumbo eye pencils, but I wanted something to really match the colour I'm going to be applying next, and I also just buffed out the edge with that same fluffy brush. So my camera actually wasn't recording this part, but I went ahead and packed some of that Bitten colour all over my lid to set that cream base, and then I'm just taking some more Bitten on this fluffy brush and blending that out into the crease. I also just took a clean fluffy brush to feather out those edges. I'm then going in with Perversion eyeliner by Urban Decay. This is their 24/7 glide on eyeliner, and I just used this in my waterline, and I also smudged this out below on my lower lash line also to create a really smoky effect. I also went in with a bit more of Bitten on a fluffy shadow brush to help to blend that colour and also kind of set the cream as well. So now I'm just curling my lashes and applying some mascara. This is Ico Lash Alert Mascara in the colour black, and I'm just applying this to my lashes to prep them for my falsies. And my lashes of choice are Eldora B178. These are really dramatic. They're probably the longest eyelashes I own, and I felt like this would be the best choice to stand out in a smoky eye, because if I went with something small, it's just going to get lost and not be as glam. I'm then going in with Heroin eyeshadow by Illamasqua, and I just used this on my powder setting highlighting brush from Sigma, and because I just couldn't be bothered to go get my contouring brush, I really probably should have, but it worked out fine anyway. I'm just applying this to my cheekbones. Careful not to apply too much because you don't want it to go orangey, especially against a lighter base. If you're not as pale as me, I'm sure your normal contour colour would be fine, but because I am so pale, I don't want it to come off as very orange on me. So for lip liner, I'm using Night Moth, which is a really nice burgundy purpley colour by MAC, and just lining the lips first off here. You could probably even use a black or just a deeper red anyway. And I'm also outlining basically where I'm going to be drawing the Pennywise smile. Just sketch it out roughly, it really doesn't matter how this looks, we're going to cover it all with paint in a minute anyway. And for the paint, I'm using the red colour from my Meron Water Activated Paradise Paint palette. I actually ended up mixing this with a tiny little bit of the black to get a more burgundy tone. I found that it was just a bit too red for my liking on its own, and I went in with the brush that comes with this palette and just went over those basic lines, making sure to get as crisp as I could. In places where I messed up, I just went in with the white cream paint again on the concealer brush and neatened it up. I'm then going in with that same paint on my nose, and I'm using a reference photo here from the movie just to see the exact placement of Pennywise's nose. And however, I did go with a slightly more precise version. The one in the movie was kind of smudged and blended out, but I wanted mine to be super precise to make it kind of more clean looking. I'm then going in with Aria highlighter by Give Face Cosmetics. This is the lightest highlighter I own. It's basically straight up white pigment, and it still is really nice and shimmery. So I just applied that to my cheekbones. Be careful to go around the red, and I also applied to my nose and my Cupid's bow again. Don't get it on the red, and I applied this after the red because I felt like if I did it before, it'd turn the red paint pink and shimmery. And then going in with Electra Red Glitter by Give Face Cosmetics again. I mixed this with some lit glitter glue and just patted this roughly onto the nose, not going right up to the edges, just to give it a bit of sparkle. Back in again with shade 13 from the Anastasia lip palette, just using the lip brush that came with the palette, and I'm applying this around the outside edges of my lips, leaving the middle blank. I then took the colour Primary 3, which is a true red, and use whatever lipstick shade you want, just as long as it's a slightly lighter version of the outer colour, and applied this all in the middle, making sure to blend that with the outer corner colour. Put a towel down before you spray these, because last time I sprayed green hairspray, it was there for about a month. So back to it, I'm taking some orange hairspray paint colour, and this is just a one wash out. I don't want to be looking like Pennywise for a week, and I just sprayed this all over my hair, making sure to keep a paper towel to cover my face. I don't want to get orange all over my work that I just spent ages on. If you do happen to get some paint splatters, just go over it with the white paint again, or whatever your foundation colour is. I then sprayed a bit through my ponytail, leaving the end because I didn't want the end of my pony to get orange paint on my outfit. I also felt like it was too orange, so I took some of the colour out just by combing it through. I also happened to have the most perfect shirt for Pennywise from prettylittlething.com, and it had like a flower applique on the front. I just turned it back to front because the poofy sleeves were just exactly like Pennywise. My sister also kindly made me this beautiful clown ruffle collar out of some net curtains, and I just tied that in the back, and then that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. That's all from me this week. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you thought of it in the comments below. I love hearing your feedback. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. That does help me out a lot. Also, subscribe to my channel because we've got plenty more Halloween videos coming. I think I'm planning on doing 3 more. Perhaps more if I have time. But anyway, that's all I have to say this week, and I hope to see you next week. Bye. Oh my god, way too much came out. What is going on here? Oh, I just spilled it on me. Oh, great. Great. It's on my leg as well. I'm more white than I anticipated. Okay. The noise, oh my god. Why does my nose have to run now? Oh, the paint's coming off. Spraying myself orange. Oh.